The whole internet is talking about DeepSeek AI. Stock market is down by 12% in just one day because of DeepSeek AI. Big companies like Microsoft, OpenAI, Meta are noticing the heat, and DeepSeek AI app on iOS App Store recently became the highest rated free app surpassing ChatGPT. What is this DeepSeek AI? Is it better than ChatGPT? How to use it? Everything you should know about DeepSeek AI in this video. Let's go. Let's start with some background. What is DeepSeek? DeepSeek is a Chinese artificial intelligence company building large language AI models. Just like ChatGPT, Google Gemini, Claude Sonnet, etc. The interesting part is, DeepSeek is a relatively new company formed less than 2 years ago. They have been releasing AI models for everyone to consume, and all the hype is because of their new models that are incredibly powerful yet very cost effective. We're gonna have to talk a little bit about AI models here, which might be confusing, so let me simplify it as much as I can. Say you're building a robot with a brain who can talk. You need to program the brain with a list of rules. For example, if someone says hi, then reply back with a hi. If someone asks about a world map, talk about countries. AI model is like the brain of the AI, and the larger the set of rules it has, the more intelligent it is. These are called the parameters the AI model is trained with. For example, the flagship model from Meta, called the Llama 405B, is created with 405 billion parameters, or say 405 billion rules. More rules, it requires a lot of computational power to create and use the model. The latest AI model from DeepSeek, called the V3, is trained with 671 billion parameters, making it much more powerful than, say, Llama from Meta. Here you can see in this table, they released that DeepSeek V3 is outperforming other AI models in pretty much all the categories. But wait, it's a larger model, it's going to perform better. What's the hype about, and why are the stock markets crashing because of this? While ChatGPT and Meta spends billions and billions of dollars to train these models, which require supercomputers and expensive GPUs, DeepSeek, on the other hand, has trained such a large model for just less than $6 million US. This is over 10 times less than what Meta spends on training their models. It's not just less expensive to train the model, it's way less expensive to use it as well when compared to a similar model. And it's open source and free. Think about it. Why will people buy expensive models from OpenAI and spend millions of dollars to run those models on their machines while they can get DeepSeek AI for free and run them at a fraction of cost to get a similar performance? This means NVIDIA, the company which makes powerful GPUs for AI model training, are not in demand anymore. And Microsoft investor OpenAI and ChatGPT may lose customers. That's why the market is crashing, and that's why everyone is going crazy over DeepSeek AI. Suddenly, there is a newer and better and cheaper AI model here. Okay, before we see if this is better than the currently popular ChatGPT, let's first see how to use it. I've been trying out the DeepSeek AI on their website, chat.deepseek.com. In fact, if you go to their website, you will find an even newer model called DeepSeek R1. R1 is their reasoning model built on the basis of their V3 model. R1 is built specifically to logically reason better than an all-purpose model. You can sign up or log in with your Google account. The UI is very similar to ChatGPT. There is a prompt box in the middle and the chat history on the side. You can ask any question like you would ask ChatGPT, say, create a vacation plan for 5 days to Cancun with a toddler. DeepSeek also allows to integrate web results to your chat so that it can pull latest information from the web. When I hit enter, you can see that it's thinking about the question and trying to build an answer. Once it's done, it shows the response. Works very similar to ChatGPT, right? But we are working with DeepSeek R1, which is a reasoning model. That means it can think a lot better with complex conditions. So I'll show you just one more demo which compares the response of ChatGPT 4o versus DeepSeek R1. ChatGPT 4o is just the free model that is available to the public. Here's the question I asked to both the models. A farmer has 17 sheep, all but 9 ran away. I'm gonna ask to find 3 things. 1. How many sheep does the farmer have left on the farm? 2. If it rains the next day and 4 of the remaining sheep get sick, how many healthy sheep are left? Finally, third, Assume the farmer buys twice as many sheep as the number left after the rain, but loses 5 of them in a flood. What is the final number of sheep on the farm? You can pause here and think about it for a second, because this is pretty complex even for us. And trying out yourself will help appreciate how these AI models are doing after I show you the response. We have to carefully notice the phrase, and these are not individual questions, but each question takes the input from the previous answer. It's pretty complex. Okay, here's the response of ChatGPT 4.0. First off, it was super quick to reply, which is great. But if you notice, in step 3, it misunderstood as the farmer buys twice the healthy sheep, while I specified twice the sheep after rain. Eventually, the final answer was incorrect. DeepSeek R1, on the other hand, thought this through carefully and gave the right answer. If you read through the thinking part, it's even more impressive how it navigates through each response. Okay, even though as impressive as the outcome was for DeepSeek, there is one nuance. ChatGPT 4.0 is general purpose AI model which is not good at reasoning, while DeepSeek R1 is a custom designed AI model specifically for reasoning tasks. ChatGPT 4.0 is built to be quick. That is not an apples to apple comparison. In fact, ChatGPT also has a reasoning model called the ChatGPT O1. If I had asked the same question to ChatGPT O1, it may have answered the question correctly too. So why didn't I do that? Because ChatGPT O1 is not a free model. It's pretty expensive. OpenAI charges $200 per month per user to even access the ChatGPT O1, because it costs OpenAI millions of dollars to build it, and also it consumes so much processing power for each query. DeepSeek R1, on the other hand, though being comparable, it's free for unlimited use as of now. It's open source, so if you have the processing power, you can just download it and run it on your system, all for free. This is the test results DeepSeek has released in comparison to other AI models. The striped blue is DeepSeek R1 and the dark gray next to it is ChatGPT O1. As you can see, DeepSeek R1 is pretty close, sometimes even better than O1 in multiple benchmark tests. Coding, reasoning, math, all categories are pretty close to super expensive O1 model. I want to show you one more AI model benchmarking website. I'll highlight the quality and the price graphs in this. In quality, ChatGPT O1 is the highest and the DeepSeek R1 is a close second with a score of 90 and 89. But if you look at the price of using it, O1 is the highest of $26 for 1 million tokens, while DeepSeek R1 just costs $2 for the same 1 million token. That's less than 1/10 the price. This website is awesome. I'll leave a link in the description for you to take a look. Okay, what's the conclusion? Should we ditch ChatGPT and other AI models for DeepSeek? Is DeepSeek holding the crown in the AI race? My take on it is there are caveats. Big ones. There are different categories of testing and DeepSeek may have highlighted the scores which were in their favor. So more testing is required. The good part is it's open source and others can validate it. There are also concerns regarding security and privacy of the model. Some testers have found that DeepSeek AI has censored sensitive content related to China and other topics. There also needs to be more testing around if your data is protected when using the web UI for DeepSeek when you're providing any personal information of yours. As of any AI, be mindful of the data you're providing. But overall, this is a big step in AI game. Every single company will try to optimize their models to beat the DeepSeek R1, which effectively means as consumers, we will see AI becoming more accessible to us in our everyday use. Okay, that's everything for this video. If it was useful, please like and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, this is Anjana. Bye-bye.